through unwavering determination and innovative adaptations. She excelled in her med studies. She continues to break new ground. In this inspiring conversation, general practitioner Dr. Shanae Bailey shares how her visual impairment shaped her approach to medicine, turning what many might view as a limitation into a powerful strength. Morning, Doc. How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning. To see you.
You too. Nice to meet you guys.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
So tell us a little bit about your medical journey. 2019 was the year you graduated.
Yes.
Did you start having challenges with your vision before then?
Yes, I did. I've had a long history of eye issues from birth, really. So when I was born, the lens in my eyes were dislocated. So from a very tender age, I had to do eye surgery to remove the lens in my eyes. And then in high school, I had to do several eye surgeries due to retinal detachment. So I've had a very long history of eye issues. It didn't just happen overnight, really. It was just a long process of deterioration. I had also developed glaucoma in high school. And if you know glaucoma, it's a progressive disease. And so that continued to progress. And unfortunately, in 2022, after such a long battle, my sight went. So now I can see light. I can see moving shadows in good light, like sunlight, and bright, bright colors in sunlight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. That's a challenging journey. Didn't stop you from pursuing your med degree.
No, it didn't.
What was that like? Because Janella was noting earlier that you did your internship
right?
Yes.
At the Spanish Town Hospital.
Yes.
And then I say, if you can do an internship there, you're ready for just about anything.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Okay, so during medical school itself, there were several challenges, and I had to even do some laser surgeries during medical school. The long days of studying does put some pressure on your vision. And so I went through a lot of eye pain during that time also because of the glaucoma, and it wasn't really so controlled. So, glaucoma causes a lot of eye pain. So when the pressure goes up, it tends to cause, severe eye pain. And so I had some challenges during studying, but God was good. He brought me through all my exams, passed all my exams. I was able to sit my final examination, and I was very successful in those. And so when I progressed the internship at Spanish Town Hospital now, I continued, and it was actually during 2020 that I had another retinal detachment. It was during the internship period at Spanish Town Hospital, and so I had to actually take a break during that internship period to do an eye operation at the University Hospital. So that took me out for about, three months? And then I went back there. But the staff, my consultants, they were very supportive. My colleagues were very supportive as well. And so I continued and progressed until 2022 when, unfortunately, it happened again. And,
How was that, though? In 2022, you just lost your vision. What was your initial, reaction to that when you realized that this was it?
Okay, so... It was difficult, as you can imagine. I remember crying a lot, I felt like it was the end, like I couldn't do anything after. When I envisioned myself, I just saw myself like lying in bed for days on end because I thought I couldn't. I couldn't work again. I thought I couldn't do anything because, you grow to depend on your sight so much. And so when it goes so dramatically, it makes you think that you cannot accomplish anything more, like this is it. So that happened, and it was a couple of my church sisters that encouraged me to go to the Jamaica Society for the Blind, and it was there that I I realized that there was a life beyond losing my sight.
So what has that life beyond looked like?
Okay, so I am able to navigate using a white cane, right? I am able to use my phone by myself, because that was another thing I was wondering. If I need to make calls, if I need to send a message, well, I need to have to call or depend on somebody to do that. So that gave me independence, and that independence is so important for many of us, because it does, when you feel dependent on somebody, it makes you feel very childlike, very infantile. And so when you regain that independence, it pushes you to, continue and see what you can accomplish, although you've lost your sight. So I'm a medical doctor by profession, so I still want to work in my field. It has been challenging finding employment since I've lost my sight, because when I had approached the Medical Council of Jamaica, they said that this is a very novel situation, so they've never had a situation like this before. Right. Just basically finished internship and then lost my sight. Usually it would be probably older doctors who could probably transition into education or retire. So. And I'm young, and of course I want to work, and I would love to still continue to work in my field. So this has pushed me really to see what I can do, because I know that I still have the capability to perform, right? There are limitations, and I would never deny that. But I am in dialogue with the Ministry of Health. It has been a very long process, because I had an interview with them last year, September, and this is over a year later.
Yikes.
And I still haven't been placed, again, because of the novelty of the situation, and they're unsure of what niche to place me.
You said you're still able to palpate.
But you have been practicing, right?
Still able to feel.
I do, right.
Still able to use the stethoscope and listen.
And listen, right.
But you have been practicing.
I've been doing house calls here and there. There are few and in between. Job security is very important to me. So I would really love to have that stable employment where I can provide for myself, provide for my family. And that's a sentiment from a lot of us, for a lot of persons who are blind and visually impaired. We all have difficulty finding employment. Mainly, I think, because employers are unsure of what we can do, and they aren't aware of the assistive devices that we have. So I think it's a case where we need to really educate our employers about it, and so that we're employed. Because, I look at it and I'm saying the unemployment rate has fallen, right, to a little over 3%. But when you look at the unemployment rate in the disability community, it's above 90%.
Wow.
So, that disparity, it breaks my heart, really. So I would love to be somebody who could make a change in that area to advocate on our behalf. Yes.
So like Dr. Floyd Morris, remind me of Floyd.
Yeah, because he has been a strong advocate.
Yes.
How do your patients, you say you make house calls, but how do your patients react to you when they discover that you're visually impaired?
So most of them are persons who knew me from before, so they trust me from before. Right, so I haven't had really new patients. I've volunteered at medical offices, and patients come in and you'd introduce me as being, a doctor, but I'm blind, and they'd say, wow, but they'd usually encourage me, to continue to persevere, and, I just, as you said, I'm still able to perform. So I think most persons are, not even most persons, but some persons are open to. You know
what's ironic about what you're saying, Doc?
Yes.
I'm thinking about the times I've gone to the doctor.
Yes.
I sit and I tell him what I'm feeling.
Yes.
And unless there's something to see, there's nothing to see, right?
Exactly.
And then he writes a prescription and I'm out. So why can't Dr. Bailey do the same thing?
It's a case of probably litigation issues.
Yes. I see.
And they wouldn't want to take that chance.
I see.
And what's also interesting, that you spent all those years at medical school, and then, the uncertainty that has come after.
Yes.
I really don't think it's fair, but let's see what happens, because you said that you did the interview, and, so let's just hope for the best, right?
Yes.
Well, we hope the folks at the Ministry of Health and Wellness are watching this morning. Please let Dr. Bailey know. She interviewed last September. Anything, tell her if it's yes, it's yes, if it's no, it's no. But please don't have her waiting so long to find out what's going on.
We're so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
Good stuff.
You are the definition of girl power on this Girl Power Tuesday. General practitioner Dr. Shanae Bailey with us. Still to come, we're going to hear how one woman has beaten cancer three times. News in 5 after this. Thank you.